Welcome to our lesson on units, rods, and flats. Well, let's start off with the first thing, a unit, right? So a unit cube, right here, is a cube that usually has a value of 1. Right, because we're going to be getting ready to start about something that's going to be familiar to y'all, and I'm thinking that y'all going to pick up on it while I'm doing it. So it has a value of 1 because you can only group them in little small chunks, right? You can't take a flat, they're always going to scatter all over the place, right? You can never like link them together. Well, you can in some cases, but you can never link cubes together. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these little cubes. And I'm like, man, what would be a lot easier for me than having these little cubes all scattered all over the place and I'm trying to put them together and make them fit? Well, once I have a 10th one of these, well, they form something magical, which we call a rod. Why do we call them rod? Because we have those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little cubes stacked nice and neatly together. So when we put that together, well, this rod has a value of 10. And it is 10 times a unit cube because it's 10 times bigger. So if I go scroll right on back up here, and if I draw my little rod, my unit, and then if I draw my rod, well, we can see that this is 1, that's 10. It's 10 times bigger. So if I have 10 unit cubes, 1 rod, that's going to give me a value of 10. And then, so what's going to happen? So let's say if I have 1 rod, well, that's 10. 2 rods, 20. 3 rods, 30. 4 rods, 40. 5, 50. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Let me erase that. 50, 6, 60, 7, 80, 9, 90, and then once I get to that 10th one, I have to do now something different because now I have that 10 is going to make 100. But I'm not going to have 100 of those little sticks because we want to keep everything nice and grouped together. So once I have those 10 together, they all form almost like transformers. When you put them together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They make a little flat sheet, right? Look like a little flat, almost like a tray. Well, when we have 10 rods together, then we're going to get something called a flat. So 10 rods together is going to make a flat. So we take those 10 rods and we turn it into a flat. Because you can see here that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those little rods glued together. And, well, 10 of those rods with 10 unit cubes is going to give us 100. So now this is going to be worth 100. It's going to have a value of 100. So anytime I have some flats, that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And then, so what's going to happen once we make that 10th flat? What's going to happen? Well, that's going to be worth 1,000, but we're going to carry that lesson on at another point, because now the next lesson we're going to be talking about, well, everything that we talked about units, flats, and rods, and how do they fit into this new thing that y'all know about. I haven't introduced it yet, but y'all are going to see that soon.